didn't do as well as I thought we were going to do with our readiness assessment. I had taken over the work group and been in charge for about 3 months when we did our readiness assessment. I had roughly about 3 months with the guys trying to change things. In doing that, Ron had noticed that I was lacking in some areas. So in January, he pulled me aside and put me on a performance improvement plan. And I took that, at first I was kind of upset and angry because here I thought I was doing a good job. But until someone actually pulls you aside and gives you constructive criticism, you really don't know. And you know, I had people telling me I was doing a good job of being a foreman, but there's things that Ron saw that I wasn't doing. So at that point, you know, I went home, I did some soul searching. I reached out to my father for advice on how to handle this situation. And at that point, I could have either folded and just gone with the 3-month improvement plan and let it run its course and either quit or leave the company or lose my job. That wasn't an option for me. I reached out, taking what Ron had given me, what I need to improve on. I had put a couple pieces of paperwork in place that would allow me to help out. A lot of my stuff was, we had a lot of issues in this building, whether it was with the building itself, within the building, within my work group. And I had no way or no shape or form to get that out. Like, where do I go to get help for this? Who do I talk to? So Ron had asked me to go and shadow other foremen. That was a good opportunity for me to get out, see how people who've been here a little bit longer, how they've been dealing with the tough discussions with employees. How do they handle, you know, employee interaction that might not be in the best behavior. How they were going about, not really discipline, but having that coaching session. I actually had 3 foremen come down and spend 2 days with myself here at the service center, taking the feedback that they had given me on top of what Ron had given me, continuing to work on my paperwork skills and making sure that I was tracking things. Sitting down with Ron monthly and talking about my performance plan and seeing where I was at and hearing actual good feedback from him was also another good bonus to that. With the help of, you know, coaching accountability, frontline leader engagement, reaching out to my fellow peers for help when I needed it. I had to put some of my pride in the back burner and actually reach out and ask for that help. After getting that help, it allowed me to be more engaged with my crew, my work group. It allowed me to come in mornings and, you know, have that conversation with them of, you know, what do you guys need from me today? What is it that you guys need? Because before they weren't being heard. They were asking for things. They were bringing, you know, safety concerns up. They were bringing things up, and they just weren't being handled. A big turning point with that would be when Ron basically said he would back us as foremen with our decisions and allowing us to do our jobs. So that made me feel that I had a field manager that is upper management that is going to have my back when I make a decision, right, wrong, or indifferent, and then we would work through that process. And that has allowed me to become a better leader. It has allowed me to open up more. The relationship I have with my work group now is tenfold from even when I started here. The day I was off my 3-month performance improvement plan, some of the stuff that I had started, I'm still continuing today because it's something that helps me every day. Yes, there are still days where things are tough, but you just work through them like you would any other day. Reach out to people when you need it, and you know, it all comes back to myself. And I had to make a change, and I chose to do that, and I used the tools that were available to me, and I feel that it has made me a better foreman.